Hello, welcome back for another episode of Super Spurs. Today's matchup is a big one. We're playing against Barcelona in the first game of the Champions League group. I'm so excited to get this going. This is the aim of the series to begin with, was to get into the top four to get to Champions League. And we've been drawn against Barcelona, Olympiacos and Maccabi Tel Aviv. You'll be able to see from the screen here that since the first game of the season against Leicester, we've had 3 games. Beat Hull and Swansea 4-1. Song in particular has been playing really well in the last couple of games. Against Man United, a lot of people came back from international duty absolutely knackered, and we managed to unfortunately lose 1-0. It was a really tight game. They didn't deserve to win, to be honest, but then again, neither did we. It should have been a draw. Unfortunately, we've lost 1-0. The new system worked really well in terms of stopping Man United up to a certain point, attackingly without the support of somebody like Christian Eriksen, who was playing not just off the striker. We just didn't create an awful lot going forward, which is why Harry Kane didn't have a good rating. Jack Grealish and Nathan Redmond didn't have good matches because there was just no one to support them, and they got very isolated when we went forward. But as I said, enough about that. Let's get into today's matchup. I'm excited. As I said, it's against Barcelona. We're away from home. Let's get into the match. So, these are the team lineups for today's match. We're both playing in the exactly same formation, although I'd say probably their team's a little bit better. We've got Jack Butland, Trippier, Alderweireld, Weimer, Galloway, Dyer, Ali, Bentaleb, Song, Redmond and Harry Kane. We've got quite a few options on the bench in terms of what we can do to change the matchup, but so do Barcelona. Bravo in goal, Jordi Alba, Vermaelen, Gerard Piqué, Dani Alves, Busquets, Rafinha, Iniesta, and then the front three of Neymar, Suarez and Messi. Arguably, you would say the best front three in the history of world football. I don't think many people could really argue with that. And looking at the bench of Cuadrado, Manir, Vidal, Subotic. Let's get into today's match. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We are massive underdogs. Let's just go in. I'm just going to say we are underdogs. Let's just give it a go. I have faith in you. Make the difference. Let's just try and get the lads psyched for this if we possibly can. I'm just going to change the tactics around a little bit. Let's go to control. Retain possession. We've got to just slow it down, and the game has kicked off. I'm so nervous. I shouldn't be, because this is what we should be enjoying. But you know, as I said, it should be an interesting matchup, and it's a good test for our squad to see how well they're progressing. But here come Barcelona on the attack with 5 minutes in. Jordi Alba on the left hand side puts the ball in, and Lionel Messi scores. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Goodness sake. Yeah, I mean, they've had 76% of the possession. You would expect that. They've already had 3 shots. 2 of them have been on target. They've just had a far better start than we have. So Jordi Alba picks up the ball on the left-hand side. Easily goes around his marker. And who was that at the back post? Brendan Galloway. Just completely let Messi run around him, and we're 1-0 down. So Tel Aviv have got themselves in front in their game as well, so that leaves the group. Well, you'll be able to see the table from the right hand side there anyway. So Barcelona and Tel Aviv are currently in pole position after 28 minutes of game 1. Gerard Piqué on the edge of the box here. That literally came out of nowhere. That highlight ran for what you literally just saw there. Neymar with the ball back to Gerard Piqué, takes a touch and absolutely lets fire. That's incredible. I mean, I'm not even going to get upset about that, because that was just such a good goal. It's half time. I'm going to get angry at him, and I don't really know why. Trippier's not had a good game. Gomez is going to come on. Danny Rose is going to come on for Galloway because he's not had a good game. The 2 fullbacks are not having good matches. We're getting dominated on the wing. I mean, you would expect that with with sort of Neymar and Messi on either wing, but I think it's good to get Joe Gomez a start at least. That's a good point. He needs to start playing some matches for me. Danny Rose, we know what he can do. Kevin Vyman's been complaining about first team football, so I thought I'd give him a go. I thought I was going to be able to bring you a really, really exciting matchup, but nothing's happened. All of our players are now knackered, which means that we're going to be absolutely sort of just broken as a team when it comes to the matchup against Everton on the weekend. I'm going to make my final sub. Jack Grealish is going to come on. Get yourself an appearance in the Nou Camp, lad. Messi with the corner in. A bit of confusion in the box and it's cleared. They have shown 3 highlights in this match. The first was Messi's goal. The second was Gerard Piqué's absolute weldy hit. And then they've just shown that complete scramble. And now another highlight, which is Barcelona's again. Jordi Alba's out on the left. Good play to Cuadrado, to Iniesta. Back to Piqué. Don't let him shoot. Out to Jordi Alba. Do you know what? Keep it to 2. That's a respectable scoreline. Come on, boys. Messi. Just you can't stop the boy. You really, really can't. So Cuadrado with the slight pass in here to Messi, who shot before anyone could even react on our team. They've had 20 shots on target, 70% possession. It's not been a good episode. But what I mean, come on, what do we expect? The team is young. We've bought so many young English players. It's not going to be something where the success is going to happen overnight. Let's face it. So I don't really know what I was going to expect him. But the good point is that Olympiacos and Tel Aviv have drawn. So it's just going to take us to beat those 2 teams, and we're in second place. That's probably, considering we lost, that's the best result. That one right there. I've literally had nothing to go by in terms of what to judge our players on, because there was no highlights, there was no play. Messi scored twice from good movement. The only thing I can really pick out of it is that Galloway wasn't tracking his marker properly. But his marking is getting better all the time. I mean, look at those stats. He's increasing all the time. He's 20 years old. He's going to make mistakes. The whole team is going to make mistakes because they're so young. I mean, let's just have a look at how young everybody is. I mean, our oldest player is 27 years old. You take him out of the equation. Danny Rose has got the most experience with 26. So this is a team in progress. I'm not expecting miracles from them straight away. So I can't be too disappointed. Obviously, you never like to lose on Football Manager, but I can't be too disappointed. In a couple of years' time, we're going to give Barcelona a right good go because our players are going to be at that level where, they're going to be at the next step. So we'll give Barcelona a good matchup next time. Well, I hope so anyway for the home leg. That'll be an interesting game to bring you. The next match I'm going to do will be the Swansea Capital One Cup. I really, really want to get a good cup run going, so I want to try and bring you as much of that as I can. I hope you've enjoyed the episode and sort of my whinging / not really analysing because there wasn't anything to analyse, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. Please leave a like on the video if you have, comment, subscribe to the channel. All the feedback is much appreciated. Follow me on Twitter as well. Details will be in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, as I said. And until next time, adios.